So 1 month ago, I spent $363 to buy 8 Dua fragrances, and these are the first Dua fragrances that I've ever tried. I waited so long before speaking about them because I really wanted to give it time and test them out. And so today I'm gonna be sharing which fragrances I really liked, which ones I would recommend, which ones are not so great. And I also have a 15% off coupon for all of these fragrances that will be listed in the description box below. So let's talk about some of the hits and misses. First up, we've got Water of Duality. So this is actually a hybrid fragrance. One thing I love about the Dua brand is they do a lot of hybrids. They also have originals, but my favorite is definitely some of their hybrids. So this is a combination between Creed's Silver Mountain Water with Diptyque's Eau d'Huile. I may be saying that name wrong, but hopefully you know which one I'm talking about. So you get this very like crisp, airy, almost sharp, metallic type of scent combined with this slight, warm, like vanilla, kind of cozy, almost gourmand vibe in there as well. And this is one that I would say is a miss for me. I just think it smells kind of weird. Like, I appreciate them for trying something, but I don't think this one was, it's kind of weird. Now, I've never smelled the Diptyque Eau d'Huile fragrance. I think I need to go down a rabbit hole and see what the love is of some of the Diptyque. I've tried a few of them, but not this one. There's just something about the way that the like warm, almost like sweet vanilla vibe meshes with the freshness from the Silver Mountain Water. I just don't think it goes well. I don't think they, play nicely alongside each other. And it feels like the fragrance is confused as to what it's trying to be. I mean, these are two very contrasting DNAs. I wonder what made them even think to combine these one. I appreciate them for doing something risky, but this one, not for me. I'm gonna try to get through it. I also feel like the overall DNA comes off masculine to me, so maybe I can get my husband to wear it, but no, that's a pass. Next up, we've got another 13 shades of G elixirs. Trying not to say that word because I understand it's offensive to people. So this is a combination of my favorite musk of all time, another 13 from Le Labo, combined with G water from Byredo. I thought that combination sounded so interesting. Another 13, is just this like pear tinged musk ambrette heavy type of scent, very synthetic but beautiful. And G water to me is like this fresh citrusy vanilla type of scent. Together you get a musky, fresh fragrance with a slight warm vanilla base underneath it. I think it's way better than the Duality of Water fragrance. I still don't think I would say I like this as much as either of those fragrances individually, but it's an interesting combination that I would wear. But after I finish this bottle, will I need to repurchase it? Maybe not, but not a bad one if you want to check out that DNA, if you really like those two, and you happen to have those two at home. I'd recommend, trying layering them together and see what you think about them, but interesting, and for sure, again, better than the last one. Next up, we've got Gold Caramel's Delight Fluid. So this is supposed to, I guess, also be a little bit of a hybrid of the Mason Francis Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold, combined with this very sweet caramel accord, along with some of the original Gentle Fluidity in here. This is a winner for me. Beautiful. It has this elegance to it from the Gentle Fluidity feel, but you also get the very, very sweet gourmand caramel. Delicious. I think it's absolutely delicious. I don't have many caramel fragrances that I would say smell just like this one. If you like a gourmand, but maybe you sometimes feel like gourmands can just be a little bit too linear or too juvenile or playful, and they don't feel at all elevated, I think this one might give you what you're looking for because it's still very, very sweet gourmand, but that Gentle Fluidity really helps to round it out and makes it interesting. Love this one. Would for sure purchase again. Next up, we've got Princeless Dust of Strawberry. I love the very interesting names that Dua manages to make where they kind of combine the words of different fragrances that it's inspired by. So this is supposed to be a medley of the Killian I Don't Need a Prince to Be By My Side Princess, you know what I'm talking about. That's the green tea marshmallow scent, very soft but very pretty. It's a combination of that along with Angel Dust from Fugazi alongside a sweet strawberry accord. This one I really, really like. When I first sprayed it, I was not impressed. I thought it came off a little bit funky, but as it continues to dry down, it's so good because you get this soft, fluffy, airy marshmallow for sure, but you also get this slight fresh green tea-ness. I think you get the green tea more in the opening. The strawberry is good. It's not overly syrupy and not overly sweet. Overall, I would say it's a fluffy, sweet strawberry marshmallow that does not smell anything like Yum Bougie marshmallow, that also has some elements of different type of freshness from the lemon and the green tea. Really lovely. And you get a nice, slightly maybe powdery muskiness, which is coming from the Fugazi inspired DNA. I really, really enjoy this one. If you like any of those fragrances, highly recommend checking this one out. It's beautiful. Next up, we've got another 13 shades. This is the one that I probably have used the most. This is inspired by, of course, another 13 from Le Labo. So the other dupe that I had for another 13 was Parallel from Okja, which smells very good. But now comparing it to this one, it is different. I guess that one, I would say, is maybe sharper, crisper, fruitier, stronger, goes in a slightly, like maybe even less musky powder, or like a less musky skin way, but more of like a powdery, clean, drier sheet with fruit kind of way. Whereas this one I think is actually closer to the original Another 13, which to me leans more into the actual skin smell with a tinge of that like peachy, synthetic, ambrette, isoe super, ambroxan heavy type of cocktail. I think it's really nice. Very close to it. I got nothing bad to say about it. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I think it's a good dupe for it. I think I would still though buy Parallel. I actually have been wearing like all three of them interchangeably, sometimes layered together, just depending on my vibe. But yeah, I think it's good. Next up, we've got Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is inspired by a Trop Rev. And is it a one-to-one of a Trop Rev? No, but I actually think some people might even like this better than a Trop Rev. Why? It's stronger than a Trop Rev, and it also has more sweetness. I don't think it's as crazy beast mode as Divine from Rayhan, but it's very strong. And again, sweeter. It feels like all of the fruitiness is kind of dialed in and just stronger, probably closer to Divine from Rayhan actually, than it is a Trop Rev, but not as far as Divine. Really lovely. I got nothing bad to say about it. If you are looking for a fragrance that's gonna be inspired by a Trop Rev, but stronger and more affordable, I think it's a good one to check out. If you want a fragrance that's inspired by a Trop Rev, but is closer to the original, so it's not gonna be as extra sweet, I would still say that out of the ones that I have that I've tried, Elixir Aphrodite, I think is still fantastic. I know people keep mentioning the Alt one. I haven't tried that one yet, but in terms of the ones that I have, Elixir Aphrodite, I would still say is closest to a Trop Rev, but this one, again, stronger, sweeter, really, really beautiful. Next up, we have one that I am absolutely obsessed with. We're talking about 44 Shades of Vanilla. This is inspired by the Le Labo Vanille 44, which is the Paris City exclusive. The only reason why I don't own that fragrance is because it's not available yet. It's going to be going on sale. I want to say it's September that those city exclusive from Le Labo get released online. And I love, love, love this DNA. It is a musky, woody, Gaiac wood vanilla. It's not at all gourmand. It's not intended to be that. I think to me, this is like a dark alleyway, musky, sexy vanilla. And they did a very good job because I have a decant of that one and you can barely tell these two apart. It is fantastic. Like out of the Le Labo dupes, 44 Shades of Vanilla to me is one of the best ones. I'm still gonna buy the original, but this is really, really good. If you are interested to, see what that DNA smells like, because it is a very particular, unique DNA. I don't know if it's a safe blind buy for everyone. But if you're interested to see what that DNA smells like, I think 44 Shades of Vanilla is going to give you a very, very good picture at a much cheaper price point. Next up, we've got Dark Angelica. Dark Angelica, I spoke about not too long ago in another video. This is inspired by one of my all-time favorite vanillas, Angelique Noir by Guerlain. And I think it's really nice. Do I think it's a one-to-one? No, I think that it for sure opens up a lot more citrusy, more like a lemon citrusy opening with the Angelica. As it continues to dry down, it for sure though gets very close to the original Angelique Noir. I recently spoke about another Angelique Noir dupe, which is Era from Paris Corner. If I had to compare this with Era, I would say this is closer for sure, because Era is a lot sweeter and fruitier. This one is a stronger, I would say more accurate inspiration of the original Angelique Noir. So beautiful. It's gonna give you that blend of the Angelica with the rich vanilla, very sophisticated, very elegant type of scent profile. And Angelique Noir from Guerlain, I think is one of their best performing fragrances that I actually like. And I would say that this one is on par in terms of its projection and longevity as well. Next up, we've got 10 Shades of Gaiac. This is Dua's interpretation of Gaiac 10 by Le Labo. That is another one that I've been wanting, but again, it's only gonna be open in September once they do their city exclusive. This is a very woody fragrance, and I think this is a miss for me. I don't think I would repurchase this one, unfortunately. Unlike 44 Shades of Vanilla that I feel like they nailed it perfectly, this one I don't think so. Gaiac 10 I feel like is a very delicate fragrance. Not in how it smells, but in terms of how it's made. need. If you go too woody, it just becomes too woody and not as enjoyable. If you go too musky, then it's no longer as wood. Like, it's just very delicate to make it and make it smell really good. I don't think it's a safe blind buy fragrance, but Gaiac 10 I think is like perfect of being this really delicious, sexy, woody musk. It's so lovely. This, I feel like it doesn't have the same like smooth creaminess to it. It feels like a sharper take, and it feels very synthetic, like very fakey and not like super high quality like the original. I mean, the original is, it can come off synthetic as well, but this one is like hard for me to even breathe. So I don't like this one. I would not buy it again. I'm surprised because of how good the 44 Shades of Vanilla one is. And since that one also has Gaiac in it, I thought this was gonna be better. Will it give you an idea of what it smells like? It will, but I really think you're missing, or you're gonna miss like that X factor that makes Gaiac 10 incredible. To me, there's something missing. Again, it's sharper, it's not as creamy, it's not as like skin melt into your skin good. So I can't wear this, even though like, sure, objectively you smell like it, but you don't. There's something wrong. When I compare it to the decant that I have of Gaiac 10, it just misses the mark. So that would be a pass for me. So let me know, guys, which of these you've tried, which ones you'd be interested in trying. What are some of your favorite Dua fragrances, your favorite hybrids in particular? Again, that 15% coupon information will be down in the description box, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for our next episode.